Warning, if you're under 14 and you are not allowed to watch this video, please click off this video because there will be curse words, some situation that's implied in private, or something else that's going to be in this video or other videos on my channel. I will not be accused of saying something bad in front of some kids, even though this video is only for 14 and up. If you're under that, please leave this video because I will not be responsible for any of that. So, if you're over 14 and you want to watch this video, please move forward and listen to my stories that I want to tell you. And I hope you have a good day. Stories go through the air. You can listen and you cannot. But stories are here to help. Understand what is right and what is wrong. But sometimes stories can do the opposite. There's no right or wrong. You have to form your own opinion. But that is not what you're here for. You're here to listen to this silly little god of this channel listens to his mind going on about his stories, about the different worlds where he's traveling to, and where he can make some small different in a timeline. Welcome to the Blue Mask What If channel. Hello everyone, this is Blue Mask and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys will enjoy my video and let's begin. Hello everyone, this is Blue Mask and welcome back to the number 10 part of What If Belle Cranel Was a Monster Hunter. Now, I hope you guys enjoy my video. Please leave a like and comment. I want comments really bad. So please leave them in the comment. If you have questions and everything else you want to ask me, please leave them down below and I will answer them in a kind of Q&A video. If you guys leave comments and everything else, I will use them, or I will use old comments for the video because I really want to do this. So hope you leave a comment and leave a like, and if you want to hear more of me ramble about these stories, please subscribe. It's the 5th time I actually do this. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy my video, and let's begin. Where we last left off, Belle Cranel and the whole, party of adventurers went down below in the dungeon. They reached floor 50 and took a day break or 2 days to recover their energies and muscles and everything else. Belle Cranel fell asleep with his girlfriends in their tent they had set up. So that's where we last left off. But right now we're in the camp of the Hestia, Loki, and Freya Hephaestus Familia. It's a huge ass party, I know. But they're right now down below in the dungeon, set up their camp and everything else and fortifying it, with walls towards the entrance to floor 49 and entrance to floor 51. They're setting up everything else and getting ready to go out, but they will not go out yet. They still need to recover their energy, recover their, ammo or anything they have wasted. But right now, Belle is helping out with the kind of wall down in the dungeon, with setting up with Wolf and Beat actually nearby, with Alan also. Wolf was thinking about something and he actually asked Belle a question. Hey Belle, I've never actually asked when you told me about that ability. How does it feel like to be a monster? Oh, that part? Yeah, how does your mind work in that? Or is it something different? Oh, Well, that's actually an easy question. My mind is still my mind, so I can do like everything a monster can do, abilities and everything else, but my mind will stay human. Except if I stay in that, well, mindset, if I stay in that form for days, hours, I don't know, it needs to be what type monster. If it's the weaker ones like Great Jackarus, I can stay in that form for days at a time without even transforming back. But if you say like an ancient dragon, yeah, I need to be very, very powerful in my mind to actually transform into that for just a couple of minutes. Now, I'm not even kidding, I'm not messing with ancient dragons. Are you serious? Yeah. Why do you think I'm actually mostly transformed into my hated and favorite monster? I can stay in that form for probably a week before I lose my mind. Before I actually started to lose my mind. Same as Lilith. Wait, no. Yeah, it was Lilith, right? Notepad. Give me a minute. Nope. Nope. God damn it, give me a moment. Where's their names? Didn't I write it down? Give me a moment. No, I don't. Really? I haven't copied that down? Shit. Yeah, I think I named her Lilith. It's been a while since I last made one of these videos. So yeah. And I forgot what else we're talking about. Yeah, so me and Lilith can lose our minds pretty easily. Sorry, I just forgot what I was saying. Interesting. So, what about that white armor you guys have? Oh, that dragon? Or that monster? Yeah, probably 12 hours before we lose our minds. It's a pretty strong one. We didn't actually defeat it many times. That's in the wild, so we didn't defeat it that often. That's what we're saying. Hey, what about those other weapons you have? Those silky white ones? No, absolutely not. We are not transforming into that beast. Whoa! Weird reaction, Belle. Yeah, I heard that panic from over here. Both of them turned to see Bet was setting up helping out the wall being built. It's because it's kind of a weird mix of a monster. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not transforming into it because I don't know how long, but it's a pretty strong monster. I think a minute probably, or half an hour. Oh, yikes. Yeah. All of them started to build up the wall. All of them build up the walls so they can be protected from the monsters or crystal monsters that wanted to come up. Bell was standing, outside of his tent, cleaning up, one of his armor pieces, being his favorite one that he keeps wearing. Sorry, I forgot its name. He looks at the face and still reminds him of that day. But Belle put it away and just looked out towards everyone walking around. Are you okay, Belle? Yeah, I'm fine, Ice. You don't seem fine. You need to let go of that memory, please. I'm trying, but it's very hard. Okay. I sat beside Belle when she came out of the tent. I know it is, but please. Yeah, I will try. What are we gonna do tomorrow? I think our group is gonna be massive. At one, definitely fucking massive. You don't say. I mean, yeah, there is you. Well, there is Uncle Sard and Althea, Freerun, Himmel, Otter, Alan, and the two elves. I forget their names. There's the Gulliver brothers, Finn, Gareth, Bavaria, you, Bed, Tiona, Tioni, Lafia, me, Lucy, and oh yeah, random adventurers that is actually a executive. 2 females and 2 males is also part of this group. Being, well, really great hunters in the Hestia Familia that joined them. And from the Xenos, we got Asterius, Lid, the Gargoyle, and the Harpy, the white one. For supporters, we got my mom, my dad, I think my brother and sister, also Lucy's brother and sister. And yeah, that's it. I see. Oh yeah, Haruhime as well. Wait, why Haruhime? You know why. That level up magic. Yeah, definitely that level up magic. It's gonna be useful what we're gonna find on floor 50. Yes, it is. Don't worry, we'll probably defeat it with no problem. Are you sure? I mean, yeah, seriously, we got a level 8, we actually got 2 of them. We got a level 7, I think Finn is almost... We got around 5 level 7s. We got... Finn, Gareth... Yeah, we're kind of fucking stacked here. I think we're gonna go past floor 59. And down to floor 60. Down to 63, I think, down in the blizzard. You're kind of right. Also, I don't think Lily's coming with us because she's still weak. But she's gonna be useful as a supporter, though. I know what you mean. Well, we're gonna find out tonight. Yeah. Belle stood up and walked into the tent, laying in the bed and just relaxing. Haruhime was out helping the kitchen staff, make food and everything else. Same as Belle's dad, Silver. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call Belle's dad Silver. That's actually a name that actually comes a lot in Belle's dad's name, Silver. So, yeah. Belle's dad, mom, is helping food with Haruhime as well. They're helping the kitchen staff. So, it took some few hours before everything was ready for dinner. When everything got ready for dinner, everyone sat down around the circles, well, in different circles and everything else around the camps, or in the middle of the camp, getting served dinner and everything else, that being stew fish or bread they kept with them, or, well, meat or anything else, and had a huge dinner, like a monster hunter dinner, for everyone. So everyone feasted on their food and everything else. When everyone was done, everyone looked at the middle to see Sard standing on a box. Alright, everyone listen up. There's only one party going down into the lower levels from floor 50. Sard is gonna explain who like I said, him, Althea, Finn, Gareth, Riveria, Himmel, Freeran, the Gulliver brothers, the two elves from Freya, Alan, I think the healer, yeah, I forgot the healer is also there with them. Then everyone executive from Hestia and Loki as well, with Lufia and Raoul, and the captain of the Hephaestus Familia, with May actually coming along for safety's sake. Welf is not, because he's still a level 1, but still need to fix up armors and everything else. Then, Belle's brother and sister, same as Lucy's brother and sister. I think Belle's brother and sister took up the bow guns and everything else. And Lucy's brother and sister took up the spears and everything else. Yeah, I think they took up those weapons. Those two are just helping the supporters. Surprising for Belle, Lily actually came along with some two other supporters. When Sard told them that formation, also with Harime, everyone got ready and, well, Sard told them to get ready with everything they got, and everyone went back to the tent, getting ready with their stuff and everything else. And Isugu packed up everything he could. Isugu... Wait, what the fuck? Did I say Isugu? Belle. I'm so sorry. Belle picked up his armor and looked at it. He looked at his favorite armor and said, "I don't think I'm gonna choose you today, old friend." Belle walked over to his chest and put his helmet into it, picking up his white armor. You know, the one from the 2 episodes ago? The white armor? Yeah, that one. That one is Belle picking up, same as Lucy. So that kind of armor appearance they are gonna pick on, and their weapons as well. Their normal weapons being the same as the armor. Those one they pick up because they don't want to take a risk if they can transform into it. Why they took it on that expedition down to save eyes? Well, they knew they're not gonna transform. Belle took everything up he needed with, well, Eyes and Haruhime doing the same. Haruhime being, alright, I will do something editing here. 3, 2, 1. Everyone's armor on screen. So this is how everyone looked. This is Haruhime, Lilith, Lucy. No, it's Lucy. Lucy's brother, Belle's brother and sisters. And that's Lucy and Belle. It's not Lilith. Anyways, that's how everyone looked. I'm not gonna fit every single one, but those who matters. I didn't quite like how Haruhime was looking in the anime. It's just her normal cute, clothes and a cloak on her, and that's it. So I thought I'd just put her in the outfit that Belle made her for a little gift to her. Sorry about that. I had to stop for a moment. Like I said, Belle made Haruhime's outfit because he didn't like how she actually wore just her regular clothes in the dungeon. So he hunted the monster that made that outfit and just gave it to her to protect her. That was actually the first time Belle gave her a gift, and the first time Belle and Haruhime actually fell for each other. It was the first month. No, it was after the dungeon was open again. It's been a long time since I have to look back on my episodes, even though I hate my own voice. After the dungeon opened again and every researcher went down every single week, and down to the Water Kingdom, Haruhime started to go into the dungeon as well with her regular clothes because he didn't have an adventurer's outfit. So after they got down into the Water Kingdom and Belle saw that monster to Haruhime's armor, he just fought it and thought, yeah, that can fit her. So after that, it took around a week, and after the outfit got made, he gave Haruhime the outfit, actually shocking her. Belle told her just that he didn't want her to go into the dungeon with her regular outfit. She thanked him and then she put it on, and she's weared it ever since she went down into the dungeon. And yeah, that's actually how. I actually need to reveal how they actually got together, all three of them. But not now. Everyone got ready with their outfit for tomorrow's and everything else. And they got ready with their bows, gun, and everything else they needed. Belle stood outside just looking at the sky, just thinking about what's gonna happen tomorrow. Are you coming into the tent? Ice walked outside in her regular clothes right now, putting her arms around Belle's waist and putting her head on his shoulder. I'm just a little nervous, that's all. I understand. But please, you need sleep. I just need a few moments. Before Ice could speak, another pair of hands, reached around Belle's neck, and it was Haruhime. What Ice is about to say is, you need rest, Belle. So please, can we go in and fall asleep? No. Haruhime just begins to drag Belle back to the tent, actually almost choking him. Alright, I get it. Thank you. Belle walked into the tent with Haruhime and Ice just dragging him in. After that, they went in and just fell asleep. After some few hours, it became morning down in the dungeon, and everyone got ready to go down below to floor 51. After everyone got ready, they stood in front of the gates to floor 51, floor 51, and Riveria casted her protection spell upon them. Everyone, and she drank the potion afterwards. After that, the front runners were Beth, Alan, and Belle was standing in front of everyone, getting ready to rush down below, because they are quite literally the fastest among them. Ready? Go! After Sard told them to go, all three of them rushed down below. The others followed behind in their walk, with some of the others being the supporter riding on sacreds. Haruhime on Bells and Lily's on Lilith or Lucy on Lucy's sacred as well. After they rushed down below to floor 50, they went through every single monster that was there. Right now, there's only crystal monsters on these floors. Because I don't actually know. I don't have the Wikipedia up right now. So, all of them was rushing through the caves and everything else when they rushed through everything. They rushed through everything to floor 53. And when they got to the entrance to floor 54, they still rushed through. They flew down. I think it starts at floor 54. When they rushed through, everyone didn't stop for one moment. So, may I ask why we're rushing through this quickly? The captain of the Hephaestus Familia asked. If we don't, the dragons will catch you. What do you mean dragons will catch me? When they heard a roar coming from below, they heard a roar coming down below from the dungeon when something red in front of them was about to come up. Alan and Belle jumped away from the hole when it exploded. Rush through, don't let anything happen. Before anything else did, Belle and Lucy stood at the hole looking down. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? You want to make this a challenge? What are you two doing? Sard looked back and saw what the two was still standing at the hole. Hey uncle, we're gonna jump. You're gonna do what? I mean, we can still... No, you two stay with us. Come on, that will let all of you go through easily. No, you two. I mean... Belle leaned towards the hole when Sard sighed. Ugh! I hate when you two do this. Freerin! Himmel, please go with them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got it, Sard. Both of them rushed over to Lucy and Belle that had already jumped down into the hole. Well, both of them leaned over the hole and, fell down. You gotta be kidding me. Before anything else happened, they heard two roars and all of them looked down the hole to see, the armor set's monster in front of them. But instead of all two of them being white and everything, white and blue, one of them were pure white and one of the monsters were... It was red and silver in color. Yeah, I forgot to mention that when they transform, their color changes will transform as well. Well, we know they're safe, right? Alright, everyone, keep going. When Himmel and Frieren was falling down the hole with Belle and Lucy transformed into their armor's monster, Frieren landed on Lucy and Himmel landed on Belle's back. Both of the monsters both Lucy and Belle felt it but didn't care about it. When they looked down, they saw, a dragon shooting fire up towards them, but Lucy and Belle threw, their change towards it, their chain, pendants at it and destroyed the fireball. After that, both of them landed on floor 58 and roared at every single monster there. Both Himmel and Frieren landed on the ground when they got there and just saw and watched just Belle and Lucy just ran amok against these dragons. Whoa, this is gonna be a show. I think the others will be jealous. Do you think so, Frieren? Of course I will. Huh. Both of them actually just sat down and just watched all of the monsters just die around them. Those monsters have no idea what they have done. You don't say. Belle was fighting the big dragon that Gareth actually killed in the original anime. Belle let his change around the dragon's neck and just took the head off of the dragon cleanly. After some few hours of fighting, everyone else got down there and saw that Belle and Lucy was carrying monster parts over to Himmel and Frieren that was standing there. Oh, hello everyone. The kids have already fought all of them. What a bunch of lads. What a good bunch of lads. That was Gareth, by the way. Sard walked over to them and looked at them with the "I'm still pissed, but this was actually a good idea" look. Both of them smiled and didn't transform back for safety's sake. After everyone came down into the, floor 59, Tsubaki went over to all the monster drop and saw a lot of things on the ground. She went around and checked every single item that was there, meaning a dragon head, dragon wings, 1 dragon leg, 3 dragon's tail. There's 5 dragon wings, 1 dragon head, by the way. 3 dragon tails, and a lot of drop items and crystals. Yes, both of them was very successful of killing these monsters. Frieren stood there with Himmel by her side, and both of them just smiled at, both still transformed teens. Their partners actually went up to them and just climbed on their backs. Not Belle and the others did. Belle and Lucy didn't actually mind them climbing on their back. So, what did you do down here, Belle? Belle's transformed monster state walked over to the head and moved it a little. You ripped out a head and it's almost its neck? Belle nodded and Harime just smiled at it. Good job, Belle. Belle smiled and still rocked around the group, protecting them, same as Lilith. After everyone calmed down and started to prepare to go down in the floor 58, they were on 58, they were gonna go down to 59. When all of them got prepared to go down to floor 59, Sard went over to the entrance and felt the air blowing in the head that came down below. This isn't right. Something wrong, sweetheart. Althea came over with Materia and Silver. All three of them, except for Materia, has never been down in the dungeon. But Silver has, being still a supporter at level 4, he still came down below with them. Sard stand there, and Silver and Althea understood and stood beside him and felt the air. Warm. Why is it warm? It should be cold. Finn, Otter, we don't need those, the Hellhound cloaks, or whatever it's called. Why? Why are you saying that, Sard? There, it's warm. It's not supposed to be warm right here. You're saying... I'm saying something has changed. Everyone be prepared. No light not any warm equipment or at all. This is gonna be changed down at floor 59. You two. I want one of you in front, one of you in the back. He pointed at Belle and Lucy, and Belle stood in front of the, hole with Harime and eyes jumping off of his back and down below, and standing in the middle where everyone was, the supporter was behind, then bigger, then the mage, and supporter and everything else. After that said, Sard did something else. Harime cast double magic on Freeven and Riveria. Are you sure, sir? Yes, I don't like this feeling. Harime started to cast her level up magic. When they were walking down, she cast her level up magic on, Freeven and Riveria. Riveria, I want a powerful shield up. Freeven, I want a powerful magic spell ready. Do you understand? Yes, I understand. I understand as well. I want those who can cast long-range magic to do the same as Freeven. Be prepared when we get down there. I want those who can use shield to protect everyone. I want the quickest one in front. And when we get down there, Lucy, Belle, get in front. You're gonna be the biggest shield ever. Are you sure, Sard? They're transformed right now into one of the strongest monsters. It's only been a few hours now. They can still handle being in that form. After 10 minutes of walking down, they entered into floor 59, seeing a jungle. Give me a moment. After everyone got down there, Silver looked around and saw the floor. This has changed. Not a lot, but it's, different. I can see what you mean, Silver. Everyone looked around and looking confused when Sarge said, in different ice biomes here, there are different forms. Mushrooms, the things that looks like mushrooms was here. Other floors was cliffs, others were spikes, and something different. But it's not supposed to be a jungle. Can anyone hear that? Tyona spoke up and everyone heard a eating sound. Belle, Lucy, in front, immediately. Both of them nodded and got in front of the group when they moved ahead. After some, 5 minutes walking, they came into a clearing in this jungle-like biome and stood in front of a, plant monster. Riveria, cast your shield magic if it attacks. I understand. Freeran and everyone else that can cast magic long range, prepare it now. Shooters, be prepared to shoot. Do you understand me? Yes, father. Or, I think yes, uncle. It was Bell's siblings that had guns. Two of the other level 7s that is unnamed is also gun lance. A heavy gun. Both of them had them and also took their weapon up, aiming at the monster. Gareth, everyone else, prepare a shield around. But I want the fastest one to be in front. Oh yeah, and Alfia is also in front. She didn't give a level boost because that is gonna be damaging. So everyone who stood in front of the monster when Sard asked Belle and Lucy to go on and try to stop it. Before they could even do anything, the monster, cracked open and showed her, feminine body on top. Arya! Is that you? When everyone heard that, especially for the Hestia and Eyes, hearing that this monster talked and called out Arya. I want everyone prepared right now. Belle, Lucy, go ahead. Both of them nodded and immediately rushed forward as fast as they could. After some few minutes, they could hear the monster cast, magic. When they got there, the spell... Oh wait, it's still recording? Oh shit, sorry. After they got there, Belle and Lucy was about to attack it when it finished its magic. I'm not gonna chant the whole magic spell. After that happened, a little fire came to the ground, and Belle and Lucy just had a bad headache with an alarm in their head, just saying, protect, protect, fire, fire, go, yeah. Noises in their heads, and they immediately turned around and immediately rushed over to everyone, confusing them when the spell defected, they think. When both of them arrived, they protect them with their change and everything else above when they just see fire flinging over them. Belle and Lucy protected everyone from this attack, but after 5 minutes of this bombardment, they got flung away by the fire. With Sard, Gareth, Otter, and Asturias using shields to protect everyone. It came around from the top. It came almost at, Sard's hands when the magic stopped flowing. Luckily for them, Belle and Lucy protected them as much as they could before everyone got hit. Riveria casted her shield, and every magic user will cast their spells at the monster, hitting it and actually cutting a lot of their defenses down. The faster ones being Finn, Bet, Alan, Hogney, I think, Eyes, Sard, Otter, and Astrius, all of them rushed forward. When the the corrupted spirit was about to chant more, two monsters, being Belle and Lucy, came up from in front of it and grabbed onto the lower part of its body and used their change to, hit it, actually stopping it for chanting and getting a Ignis Val spell get hit by it, exploding in the corrupted spirit's head, making it being knocked back from it and bending forward. And this was just a massacre on the spirit's part, by the way. This is no fair for it. I mean, literally, Sard is a level 8, same as Althea, I think I said. They have Otter and 4 other level 7s with them. They have a whole bunch of level 6. And I don't think I've told what level Frieren and Himmel are. Maybe I'll keep that a secret from you guys. Anyways, everyone attacked the monster with their attack and just decimated the monster. After just 5 minutes of the fight starting, Ice delivered the final blow to it and killing it. When everyone stopped and breathed out, they were glad they survived. So, do we continue? Finn stood there with a confusion look on his head. I mean, are we, I'm sorry, I'm kind of confused because we were told to get down here and it was answered everything. I think that was the spirit, right? Yes, it was. So, we defeated it. Pretty easily, I might add. I understand. So, yeah, what now? Belle, Lucy. Belle and Lucy came forward, still in their monster form. How hurt are you? Belle turned around to show the fucking burn mark on his back, with Lucy doing the same. Yeah, I can see you two are hurt very badly. Go over and get healed before you transform back. But I think you need to go back up. I don't want you guys to get hurt. So, Belle, Lucy, take your partners and go back up. We can handle it from here. We don't need that many people here. And take the corpses above us to get up. Alright? Take the huge cloth we got with us. It was in this one I said that monster parts is also dropped, right? Yeah. I did say that monster also dropped their monster parts. Belle and Lucy nodded and went over to, Riveria, that started to help healing them with the medic from Freya's family as well. After they got healed, both of them got transformed back to reserve their mind for transforming. So they walked over to the sacred where Haruhime was and Lily was. So what now? What did they tell you? We're gonna return up to the 450. I don't think I can fight anymore like this. It hurts as hell. Yeah, even though we're in monster bodies, we can still feel fucking pain. And that was so uncomfortable. You don't say. Tyrone walked over to Lucy and saw the back that was still fucking red. It's still new skin, by the way. So, we're gonna go and pick up the monster parts, go up to floor 50? Yeah, mostly. The others are gonna head forward. All of them nodded and took on their sacred and rushed off over to... Well, after they got on, all of them rushed over to the stairs and rushed up to floor 58. Luckily for them, the dungeon heals slowly. It doesn't heal fast enough, but it still heals fast. So after just a few hours, the hole that was like two of the Leviathan things from Monster Hunter Wild. Two lengths of that is like half of it, half of one, and just one Leviathan length. That's how huge the hole was. The top, it wasn't big. At the top of the hole, it wasn't big, but at the bottom, it was a huge hole. So when they got up to floor 58, there was a few dragons that, well, all of them killed, getting a smaller dragon head, not the huge dragon head they got. So all of them, Belle transformed, and Lucy as well, transformed into their dragon form, well, monster form again. And Haruhime and Lily pulled out the huge cloth they have. If they got huge item they couldn't carry in their, well, little cart they took with them. They put the monster parts in them and Belle took the cloth in its mouth, and they clapped everything up so they can lift off with them. Belle lay down for getting his sacred and eyes and Haruhime on his back, with Lucy doing the same. Belle went first with his group up the hole. After 5 minutes of flying up, it took around 1 minute to fall because it's quite fucking faster. So it took around 5 minutes to get up to floor 54, I think. Up to floor 54 and started to, walk over to the entrance to 53. After an hour or two of walking up, they reached floor 50 with, some of the others staying there, seeing the monsters coming up and getting ready to fight when they see its, eyes, Haruhime, and their sacred was on its back with monster drops. Everyone was surprised when Welf recognized the color scheme of Belle's armor. Belle? The monster nodded and everyone was relieved. After Belle put the bag down with the monster parts, everyone was surprised and took the items inside with Belle transforming back. Why are you back so quickly, man? We ran into a little problem on floor 59. The others are still continuing, by the way. It's only us 6 that came up. I mean, yeah, it's a huge group and they got some really powerful people, so I don't think they actually need you guys. No, and we're not that important. Except for Lily, she's a supporter. Wait. Yeah, I'm kind of more... better down in the dungeon on the lower floors because I can carry items. Yep, that's why. Sorry. After everything got done, Bell and his group walked into the camp they had set up on floor 50. And when they got to their tent, Lucy and Belle just flopped on the the little bed in the air and just fell asleep instantly. The other fours were surprised, but still smiled at it. Down with the others on floor 60. When they got to floor 60, the snow was not harsh, but still covered a lot of things. This is the ice area. The Loki family has finally reached here. Yes, you have. The group walked forward towards one of the ice spikes that was in this room. What are these? Most of them are ice. But we actually wanted to get down here to floor 60 to get that metal that can be broken in danmachi universe. I've forgotten its name. I think it's orichalcum, I think. Or I'm just saying it wrong. Right now, the dungeon is very hurt, so we don't want to break a lot of them. So, we just need to check if some of them has metal in them. Sard walked over to one of them and Silver handed him a drill. Sard drilled into it and looked through it. I think this one is empty. It's quite smaller than the others, and I can see the end of the ice. All of them checked and only found around 3 spikes of the material they needed. Do we keep going forward? Finn said it started to literally freeze. Finn took out a hot potion and drank it down. Yes, one more floor, then we would get up. Some few yetis that was down there tried to attack them, but still get killed by, the adventurers. They went down to floor 61, just at the entrance. They didn't go forward because none of the others were ready yet. I think we just need 2 of the other frozen trees. What is the frozen trees? Bavaria asked with a confusion look. It's like elven wood. It's cold and it can channel magic through it. Are you serious? I'm quite serious, Elf. They walked over to 2 of the trees that were nearby and cut them down and put them in the cart they took along with a huge sacred being Sards pulling a cart with them. That will be enough. We're going back up. It's been a few hours since we left Eyes and Bell. Everyone nodded and they moved back up, taking around 6 hours to go back up. I'm not gonna tell the whole story about how they got up there, but they still did. Coming back with 3 metal spikes from floor 60, 2 trees from floor 61, some more wood from floor 59, also rare wood to handles of weapons. They actually need to restock on that. That is kind of rare materials. They also picked up some, well, 2 more heads of dragons. That was the only thing that dropped of monster parts. But they got some few more crystal and drop items, not monster parts. After they got out, everyone celebrated the return of everyone and partied a little at when night came around. And that is gonna be it from this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I know this wasn't a polished episode. I had some few plot problems and I had to fix it. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Good morning, goodbye, farewell, see you later. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, my blue masks. Bye-bye. And remember, leave a comment and subscribe and like. Please, most important, comments. Bye-bye.